year ago, somebody sent me the link.
What?
Yeah, that's how bad mind people are. So it's not enough that you're abusing me on your little website.
Now I must know.
Now you want me to come and know.
We've had enough not on violence, but there was this one day that I said, send me your location. I'm going to jump and then I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna do like Miss Our Fabulous, I'm gonna meet you there.
And I'm waking up at 4 AM, getting my phone out, writing a message to him like, oh, I'm gonna send this once it's a reasonable hour of the day. I'm gonna let him know. Hey beautiful people, I'm Amy Justin Me. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got the gorgeous Sincerely Oghosa sitting here. So we just filmed a really great video about mortgages, renting and finance, and that will be linked in my description box, so make sure you guys check it out, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow her. Can I just say, follow her on Instagram because her captions will be like madness. Your caption queen, without a doubt. Her captions go so hard. And then I've got the gorgeous Chioma Keke Banks.
We go to drama school together.
Yeah, they go to the same drama school. I'll put your socials on the screen and in my description box as well. And her channel, you guys probably remember Chioma. She came on the channel and she was the one that came in that crazy story time. Oh my god, you guys remember how many baby mamas did he have? 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, future, basically.
That's how.
The first time even I went to count.
Which future? Oh, future! I thought you said our future! I was rebuking it! I was like, who's future? Not my own. I did. Nigerians in the house actually. I just realised that, yeah, we're all Nigerian. Yeah, we are. Okay, so today guys, I thought we'd talk about something that's quite interesting to me. Hopefully it's interesting to you guys as well. The life of a blogger, influencer, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the positives. So we've got someone here that's got well over 40,000 subscribers on YouTube here. I have just over 20,000 and Keke has, girl, don't hide your face in shame, be proud.
Well, to be exact, I have 345.
Oh girl, I wasn't even going to do you like that. I was just going to say less than 1,000 and let them.
No shame, no shame, honey.
But 345 is really good actually.
Thanks, babe.
No, honestly, I'm not trying to be condescending. I had 12 subscribers for God knows how many months after I started my channel. I used to take, guys, and I knew all of them. I used to take people's phones. I'm like, I used to make a call and then I take their phones, I log into YouTube, subscribe to my channel and give them back their phone. And they had no idea.
That's a shout though. I'm about to start doing it.
The struggle was real.
Wow.
So we've come a long way, haven't we? So, but yeah, we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and just get into it, what life is really like behind the scenes, because a lot of times it looks very glamorous on social media, and trust me, it isn't always that way. So I'm going to put it to you first of all. What you gotta say? What's it like being an influencer?
Boy, it's not easy, yo. Like, I would say, okay, so I go to therapy once every 2 weeks, and I can say without question, I would say once a month I talk about the issues of being an influencer with my therapist. Like, it's deep. Like, so especially I think for me, I talk about a lot of taboo topics, I talk about a lot of pop cultural topics, and a lot of like things to do with black womanhood, things to do with like being a black woman. And I think when you talk about certain issues, it puts you at more risk of being criticised,
trolled, and 100. Like the topics are quite controversial.
Which is weird because I'm not controversial, but like I don't think I. Well, I don't think I am.
I don't think your views are.
My views aren't controversial. The topics are controversial. And I'm a very well-read person, so I think there's one, as a black woman, you're dealing with different things. So you're dealing with the race side. So there's white men who don't really like women to have an opinion about anything. Who come to my channel and troll me. Then there's black men who don't think women, like black women, should have an opinion about anything, and then they troll me. And I think there's a certain, this doesn't go for all black women at all, but there's a certain small group of black women who they like the status quo to be as it is. Do you know what I mean? In terms of where we're going, in terms of feminism and things like that, they like things to be as they are. And I like to call them patriarchal princesses, pick me girls, who, you know, they're comfortable with, I think, just the injustices that women have to face, like, because that's what they're used to, which is fine. But like, that's when it creates a friction, and it also creates online bullying, and it can be very damaging.
Online bullying.
And also just like unsolicited advice, and also I think comments are really difficult. I was gonna go talk about the good things though, but that's not why.
But she got into
that's not why I'm here. The tea. I've had dick pics. I've had, and I don't want them.
Was it not a big one? Maybe it wasn't good. It didn't look good.
I don't know. Like, I mean, people who watch my channel or know me know that I'm waiting for marriage. But even so, like, I don't want to see that.
What was it on Instagram?
It was on Snapchat.
Oh,
actually.
Wow.
Yeah, it was white.
Ooh. Okay.
There's amazing things too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I really bought food. I won't lie to you.
Food. You get free food.
I know what she's talking about.
I don't.
Hashtag gifted.
Oh no, that's true, girl. I be sick. She be eating well. I see
She is eating five-star.
She is eating well. Wait, can I ask actually just a little bit of background? Do you
Which one do you use? I do.
Oh, okay. Girl, I've been trying to get on. They ain't trying to know me.
Oh,
but we'll talk after. But yeah, no, but let's touch on what you said about online bullying, because I've had my own journey with online bullying.
Yeah, we'll talk about this before.
Yeah, so that was more unsolicited advice. But I actually found out, was it last year, just maybe over a year ago, that I had like a whole website forum.
Is this on Lipstick Alley?
Yeah.
Don't go on there!
Girl, do you have one?
Mental health.
Do you have one?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Which is actually,
But I've never seen it.
What is Lipstick Alley?
You explain it, because I've never seen it.
So it's like an American forum, and it's mainly black women in America that go on it.
Really?
And yeah, it's mainly black women in America. And they basically have a lot of YouTubers and influencers, and they dedicate pages to, and like every video you do, they kind of go back there, rip it to shreds, tear you apart. Everybody got opinions. You know, their dogs at home are typing their little Lipstick Alley opinion up in there.
So it's a hate forum.
They probably wouldn't describe it as that, but almost all the time there's negativity, it's hatred, it's bashing, it's proper trolling.
I didn't know it was mostly black women.
Yeah, it's mostly black women. And that's the funny thing about it. So a year ago, somebody sent me the link.
What?
Yeah, that's how bad-minded people are. So it's not enough that you're abusing me on your little website.
Now I must know.
Now you want me to come and know that you're abusing me on your little website.
So, was it a thing of, oh, just to let you know, Mimi, they're saying all of this about you?
No, it was just like,
wanted to
here
ruin
you
your...
go. Yeah, 100%. Here you go.
Not the water that you're drinking. It's going to turn into my sparkle water every single morning.
Catch you,
catches me.
Like, you know, and let me tell you, I've never said this before, but my petty ass, bitch, I'm petty. Sometimes I amaze myself at how petty I am.
No, you're not.
Thank you. I don't feel too bad. Every 3 months, the same lady that emailed me that link, I sent her an email. She's never responded. But I sent her an email every 3 months letting her know just how good my life is and how I'm winning and how I'm succeeding, because bitch, you tried to tear me down, but darling, God's got my back. And I'm gonna let you know. Yes! I'm gonna let you know that we eating and we winning. And yeah, so every 3 months I send her a little life update. Fully update.
Every 2 months. Every 3 months is a bit too.
Bitch, you need to know. You can't break me. So yeah, there's a lot of that. That was one of the main things that I saw.
What did you see when you saw on that website?
Everything, girl. They on my dating choices, but a lot of it was like, she's a liar. She says she owns her own property. She's lying. She says she just was after
I know you're lying.
I don't know.
Listen, as I said in my last video, even though I have 43,000 subscribers, when I go to the bank, am I bringing all 43,000 of you to the bank?
No, you don't know shit.
Come on,
so how? Do you know what I mean? So how would you even know?
I don't know. But they were like, she's lying about having money. She's lying about this. She's like, everything. I was a lie. I don't know. Talking about me having sponsorships, a sponsor, a sugar daddy. Talking about my weight. Talking about my hair.
There's this thing about like, if a woman is doing well for herself, automatically she has a sugar daddy.
Yeah, I can't be her that's winning. So yeah, but that was my experience. You've experienced some online.
Yeah, from your own family.
What?
Yeah, your people there.
Oh.
Your people came to... No, they didn't come. No, to be fair, I wouldn't say I've experienced a significant amount of hate. I mean, I think it's completely fine for me to upload a video and for someone to disagree and make that quite clear.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. You can even be rude about it, that's fine.
Why do you gotta be rude though?
But if someone's gonna be rude about it, I'm not gonna, do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't received enough of that to a level where I'm like, oh my god, y'all really trying.
I'm so, I want to prepare you, but there's gonna be a day. Listen, I'm not on crud, I'm not on violence. But there was...
I feel like that's who you are.
Let's hear this.
I'm a child of the Lord. I'm not on crud and I'm not on violence, but there was this one day that I said, send me your location. I'm going to jump and then I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna do like Miss Our Fabulous, I'm gonna meet you there. What's the closest station to your house?
Oh my god.
I'm not like that. Honestly. I'll meet you there. It's fine.
Wait, what did they say?
No, I didn't. I just.
Oh, you didn't?
I just said, am I your bro? Am I your bro? That's all I said to her and then I blocked her. Yeah, because I think there's an over familiarity. Am I your bro? Like, I think there's an over familiarity that does come as soon as when your channel starts to grow more. There'll be an over familiarity and just people just think that they can just talk to you anyhow.
You know.
So it will come, but just try and just take it. No one can fully tell you what to do in that moment.
Yeah.
What I try and do is just I just block.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
But sometimes I'll give you a piece of my mind before I block.
Yeah. Sometimes you're having a petty day.
I'm not time today.
Listen, if I want to read you, child,
today,
you feel like you got a whole degree by the time I'm done with you. I took you to university. Don't play with me. But I try and take the high road nowadays and just block and delete because if I want to come for you 10 times harder than what you did for me, boo, don't try.
I think it's weird how people think that they could move mad, but when I now want to move madder, you're surprised.
Yeah.
Sis, did I not say this the other day on Instagram?
Really? They want to start.
They were talking mad to you, but they were like, oh, it's like that, huh?
Yes, it's like that.
What was it like when you were chatting all this shit?
So you need to be facing your front. You'll be facing this way. Face this way.
Darling, everybody expects you to take the high road. Well, not today.
No, not today. So yeah, it can be difficult, but it comes with time and you learn.
Yeah. But I've got a question for you guys as you know, established influencers, bloggers, YouTubers.
Me? Thank you.
And someone who is currently unestablished. What would you say? Are you struggling with expectations from your viewers, your audience? Because I feel like where you kind of touched on the familiarity or the over familiarity, and I know you did a video about this. I think it was your influencers I hate that tag video, and I did a response, and it's something that triggered me a little bit. Just the topic in itself, like this familiarity. How do you guys deal with it? Like,
why don't you go?
Just go.
Oh, I'm about to say you go. This is good because actually before you got here, I was kind of like bitching to Oghosa about like what's going on in my personal life because I share so much. I completely understand that people have opinions and they want to, and a lot of people, it's very well intended, they care about you, they want to help you. Some people, they just want to let you know what they think, and they have no qualms whatsoever about breaking you, tearing you down in the process. And sometimes I feel like you have to watch what you say. Like, I'm going through this relationship, I'm going through what I'm going through, and honestly, you don't really know that much. I share quite a lot, but I don't share that much actually. You don't really know that person, you don't really know me as well as you think you do. A lot of times they think they really do know you, and I'm just like, chill a little bit, because I said to you, like last night I woke up at like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I've had this really great date with this really great guy I'm dating for 3 months, and things are going absolutely fabulously. He couldn't treat me any better. I couldn't really ask for any more from him. But I read a few comments that would say, doesn't like you, you're just a booty call, friends with benefits, your numbers are going up every day.
It sounds so much harsher in a Nigerian accent.
It's like when you have that bad group of girlfriends that when you link up with them, like you actually come home questioning your whole life.
Or like, it's like, but bad mind.
Because that's real life, you then know, okay, these people have negative energy, negative vibes.
And you can cut them off.
You know, I've got the control to remove myself away from those situations. But now you're out here trying to make a living.
Yeah, I can't block everybody.
That's not something that you can pick and choose.
Yeah.
No, it's true, and I understand that a lot of people, it's not from a negative place, but I do feel like sometimes you need to chill with the advice, because as much as you think you know what's going on, you don't actually know. And a lot of times we see things as we are. You know, that guy who did the same thing to you and did you wrong, so now you're transferring and assuming that the guy I'm dating is doing me wrong and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm waking up at 4 AM, getting my phone out, writing a message to him like, oh, I'm gonna send this once it's a reasonable hour of the day. I'm gonna let him know.
I thought I was the only one. Save it in the notes.
Save it in there. I'm not booty call. You're gonna treat me with respect. And then like I wake up a bit calm and I'm like, oh, calm down. Like me and him are good. Like he treats me so well. You can't let people that don't really know your situation have so much impact. And I'm learning to take a step back and realize actually, you know, it's just opinions, and a lot of times it's uninformed opinions. So
I mean, I think that's quite interesting about what you said about like people trying to like break you down with their words. What I've learned in like I was part-time influencing for ages, like on and off, but I've been full-time for about 2-3 years now. But what I've learned especially since I went full-time, is that like a lot of times when people judge you harshly, it's only a reflection of how they see themselves. And if they judge you harshly, it's usually because they judge themselves harshly. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they can talk to you anyhow, imagine how they talk to themselves about themselves.
I don't agree, I'm sorry. I gotta disagree hardcore. I feel like a lot of times these people that are saying you ain't got this, you ain't got that, fam, they damn near homeless, living on the street, don't have 2 pennies to rub together. But they're not judging themselves, sis. They're not judging themselves. It's easier to point your finger.
Of course, exactly. Yeah.
I honestly do not believe, because if you were judging yourself that harshly, you wouldn't have the mouth to go judge other people.
That's not how it works.
Okay, tell me.
Because you have self-awareness.
Okay.
You have self-awareness. Like, even the Bible says that a fool doesn't know that he's a fool. So it's actually the wisdom of knowing, oh, I don't know about this area, that makes you be quiet. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're prone to like ignorance, then you're likely to speak because you don't even know that you're dumb.
But babes, that's the thing. If they don't have self-awareness, it's because they're not critiquing themselves.
I don't critiquing yourself and self-awareness, even though they sound similar, I don't think they're the same thing. And the reason critiquing yourself usually comes from a place of
introspecting. They're not
even that is actually a lot more akin to self-awareness. I could be wrong. That's not what you think in the comments. But self-awareness is like knowing your weakness but also knowing your strengths. But critiquing yourself is only focusing on your weaknesses. You're not able to
introspection is kind of what I'm actually doing.
Is what you you look at everything and you're like, oh, you think introspection is thinking like inwardly, like you're looking at everything about yourself, whereas self-criticism and just low self-esteem that's not what it is.
I get what you're saying. It's kind of like what they say about hurt people. Basically, the fact that they're going through stuff is why maybe they're taking it out on you, but a lot of the times they don't know that that's why. They don't even realize. So I don't believe these people who are telling me he doesn't. Who has liked you in the last 5 years? How would you know if somebody likes me? You that you're with your baby daddy that has been cheating on you for the last 5 years, coming telling me to leave a very good man.
I don't spend much time with you guys' comments, so I haven't seen the madness.
No, but it's mad, and I do not believe for 1 second that all these people that are writing all these things have their shit together. But they do not realise that, like, actually, when I'm telling you to do this, do that, and like, bitch, the log in your eye is probably 10 times bigger than mine, but it's so much easier to critique other people than to realise.
And you know, I've done it as well. Like, I'm sure we've all had those moments where, like, you go on social media and like maybe you see a picture or you see a video and like it makes you think that you know what's going on in that person's life, or it gives you this impression that like that video is like encompassing everything about them, and it's like, actually not true. Like, I always say this example, I know some girls who on Insta they look like bad bees in person, like they're just the loveliest, cutest girls in real, like not that you can't be a bad bee and a cute, but it's completely opposite.
Yeah. If you want to be Miss Fun, bubbly, and never get too deep, or never get too real, or never say when things are so bad, I get it, because sometimes you share that things are so bad, and people are like, well, I told you that time when you did that 2 years ago, or well, you deserve it because you did this. You know, that girl that shared, what was her story about getting deported? The way people came for her. RLT. She went near viral after she was honest about her situation. But you were buying all those designer bags.
I'd rather not discuss that today.
Yeah,